JB,
Yes.
I want to ask you a question.
Go on.
During the week, and we're very close here at Triple M.
Well, we can be.
Well, I must admit, when our leader got attacked in the Herald Sun...
It wasn't an attack.
Well, it was just a little bit of a flyby.
Sort of real dibby-dobbing, dobby stuff.
Yeah, it was
pretty...
But anyway,
Schoolyard,
Scotty
dibby,
Gullen,
dobber.
there was sort of... And look, we know...
Scotty, you're better than this.
We go close to the breeze at times at Triple M. And
Oh, no, we go way through it.
Well, we probably do.
Through the breeze.
Yeah, but I thought it was a little bit nitpicky. But why? What has he got against
Don't
you,
know.
JB?
Don't actually know him.
He's a good bloke, Jim.
But
Yeah,
what I do know is this is an organisation
Have you had a chat
that
to
have
him?
had 7 years of trying to find something. They've had 7 years of go.
Yeah.
Photoshopped, teddy bear photos, and they've had 7 years. But
They got an agenda against you.
no doubt about that. But after 7 years, is this it?
Well, I'm not sure.
And I asked this bloke because Purple, I always defer newspapers to you because you are the master, of course. You and the Godfather. When you study journalism, when you go through,
and you're a journalist,
universally degree, a very poor one. But when you study journalism, in the hope that you'll win an Alf, which you've done, Purple, and so's Gaz.
Purple's won
Taken
two.
an Alf. Purple's won a couple of
No,
Alfs.
he's won two.
Not for journalism.
When you're doing that, Purple, I'm presuming that the end game is not to write a rumours column, a strip rumours column, where you're told by your editor, listen to 2 hours of commentary in the hope you can pick this bloke up on 2 slipped words. And when you pick him up, slide it into your rumours column, which is on the inside of the back page.
He's actually a very good journo and a very good guy. He
Have
might
you
have had
had a
a
chat to him
bad moment that week.
Have you had a chat to him then? You're saying like you're good friends with Scotty? And
I am,
I think Scotty's okay. So what did you say to him?
I told him to listen in on Saturday because I know Jim well enough to know that he's about to
Well,
cop something.
I don't
Don't be a
blame.
dibby dobber.
I don't blame this particular gentleman because it's my strong suspicion, Purple, that he's received information from above.
Really?
That this is what he would want to be including in his article.
So anyway, for people who don't
So
know,
the
Jim
agenda.
said something during the commentary which he has taken as a double entendre and then commented on it, which happens 1,000 times. And if he wanted to go on with it, or you wanted to go down that path, I could quote 50 from his own paper that have said stuff in recent times that are worse than what you said, Jim.
I corrected myself immediately because it was an absolute mistake. But Gary, there was a peanut who did this during the summer as well.
Salty?
If you want to sit...
Salty.
If you want to sit and listen to hours of commentary, you're going to pick the greatest commentators. We've got the greatest in our box, Dennis
right.
Cometti.
That's right.
You can listen all year to Comet, and he'll eventually make a mistake as good as he is.
I don't think Dennis does.
He might make one.
No, I don't
and when
think
you
he
do...
No, I don't think so.
I don't think Dennis does.
All right, he's filthying up down there, Cometti.
Well, I heard one of your colleagues talking about Josh Gibson falling over in the bath, way back.
Yes.
And the stuff they were talking about him and what they were alluding to may have happened. Oh, come on. If you're going to be consistent, go across the board.
Well, anyway, Gary, if you're going to have 7 years of trying to pick a hole in something, it needs to be better than that. Come on.
And let me tell you the leadership issue about the pack, which was announced in round one that all positions are open. That will be announced next week.
Right.
After 4 weeks, we said we'd take it on. There's one man who's starting to separate himself as a leader for the year ahead, and something would have to go tragically wrong, I would think, for him not to get it.
Some of your nipsies out of there are starting to drift onto my Instagram at James Brayshaw.
What for?
They're starting to have a little piece.
You notice how
package. I've had package saying where the hell, when will what the hell and poor be returning to the rub?
Package. We have a 4-week warm into the season. We don't use all that good stuff.
You noticed how JB's actually put in there at James Brayshaw.
At James Brayshaw, don't worry.
So he wants more people to follow.
Unashamedly.
I'm trending in global. Don't worry about that for a
So
second.
what do you expect?
Chewer
to
knows
get? How many you got now?
100,000 I'll end up with.
Yeah, no, is that what you? But what do you got
but
now?
I'm
though?
at 15,000 at the moment.
So you've grown. Actually,
Flying.
that's 6,000 in a
Oh,
week.
don't worry. As I said, trending and global and airborne.
So what happens when you get 100,000?
Then I've got real power.
So you just go into
And
any
I
shop.
can start taking the mobs.
But you can just go to any shop.
As I said, Spud, the other night, he got on Instagram and become an
Instant hero. Superstar.
Wanker.